The reason we've been #1 BMW dealer in Canada so many times is because we love our customers. And our customers feel the love and they come back. And they buy more cars, they send their friends, they sell cars to their own family. It's a wonderful thing. We're here to take care of them. That's what we like to do. In an industry that is famous for not retaining staff, we have staff that stays forever. People like to work here, and we only have people that really enjoy the industry and like to take care of our clients. The BMW brand itself really is very much more performance-oriented, and now they've added a lot more luxury in their cars. The interiors are just so much better than they were even 3 or 4 years ago. Now we sort of have cars for everybody. I like to say that no matter what kind of car you want to buy, Brian Jessel BMW, we have the car for you. I'm Brian. I'm the president of Brian Jessel BMW and Brian Jessel BMW Pre-Owned.
One of my main goals here is to ensure that all of our employees are taken care of so that they can take care of our customers. We are a diverse company with multi-generational workforce staff here, and that is great to help build a better future. For me, it's a big enough company but small enough for me to make a difference, and they actually allow me to make differences here. So I can see areas to improve, and there's total autonomy and empowerment for me to do so here. I am Tony Lee, and I'm the Manager of Human Resources and Payroll at Brian Jessel BMW.
Started off when we were down in Langley. We were a humble 2-car showroom. We had about 10 to 15 cars on the lot. And look at us right now, #1 dealership in Canada. There are many favorite moments that constantly happen over the years, especially being here for so long. But one that has really stuck with me all these years is when we did the move from Langley to Coquitlam. We had this flatbed truck that's loading all the cars into the Coquitlam lot. Brian opens the door, gets in, hears the phone ringing, runs down to the phone, picks up the phone, and guess what? It's a sales call. He passes the call to me and says, "Val, can you take care of this?" And the guy was there literally in half an hour, pretty much to buy the car, and we had nothing set up. Within probably about half an hour to 45 minutes, we got the guy out the door, including insurance, and delivered. So that's a moment that will stay with me for quite a while. When I first started off, we were just making cars. It was the 3, 5, and the 7. And then it started off into an X5. And we got into the SUV market, and we were the leaders in that segment. The brand has evolved so much over the past 23 or 24 years that I've been here, but they never lost sight of the fact that it's all about the drive. It's all about you, the driver, and the joy when you get behind the wheel and drive in a BMW. I'm Valentino Almeida, Gold Sales Master at Brian Jessel BMW.
The name Brian Jessel BMW and Brian Jessel has been around for a long time, and everybody knows what the Brian Jessel experience is. We've always taken a lot of pride in being the benchmark dealership for all luxury brands, including automotive. And really we've done that through customer service and taking care of our customers and having great staff and great people. Culture started with Brian, and I mean, he's instilled in everybody. Take care of the customers and they will take care of you. And that's really been our philosophy from day one, and it still is today. People still want the experience. They want customer experience and a customer journey. Honing in on that experience is really important, and I think we have the reputation for that. So it's one of the reasons why people come back or come to us. When you say you work at Brian Jessel, people respect you. They respect your brand, they respect what you do. They know that we're a charitable dealership. We give back to the community. It gives me a lot of pride to be part of this brand and to have had I guess my finger and my footprint in the development and shape of the brand where it is today and where it's going to go in the future. I'm Jim Murray, Managing Partner and CEO of Brian Jessel BMW and Brian Jessel BMW Pre-Owned.
Since I was a little kid, my dad had two 2002s, and those were in the 1970s, I think, early 70s. I remember I was always in the back seat. Back then, there was no car seat, so my mom was driving my dad to work, and I'll be in the back. I was like 6, 7 years old. The logo basically was on my mind since I was a little kid. And when I was a teenager, my second vehicle my dad bought for me was a 1984 318i. So from then on, I've been driving BMWs all along. And that's pretty much, I would say, in my blood. I'm proud working here because we have been the #1 dealership in the country for many years. It's almost like a theater, you know, when you go to the Broadway theater, it's not one person, but the whole team of people working along together to make Brian Jessel BMW what we are today. Whenever people ask me who I work for, I'm proud to say I work for Brian Jessel BMW. I'm Kerry Lau, the diplomatic sales manager for Brian Jessel BMW.
I'm a car guy. I've always loved the driving, feel, dynamics, power that BMW has given. It's always been a brand that sets itself apart in those areas and continues to do so to this day. That's why I was drawn to the brand and continue to love driving them. The favorite memories that I have are of the happy customers, especially the past customers bringing in their kids or friends and bringing people they know to us to have a good experience with us. What makes Brian Jessel BMW such a special place to work, in my view, is that we are all striving for excellence on a daily basis. Whether that be salespeople, service advisors, lot staff, receptionists, everybody that I interact with every day is doing their best every day. And that makes it both fun and rewarding to come to work. I'm Steve Giesbrecht. I'm the Senior Sales Manager for Brian Jessel BMW Pre-Owned.
What makes Brian Jessel BMW so special is that we're #1 store for both new and pre-owned, so we get a lot of inventory to sell from. Not just BMW, we sell Mercedes, off-makes such as Toyota, Honda, you name it, we have it. Favorite memory would be bringing cars through trade-in from my customers and then selling it to another customer. It's pretty cool to see the car come in on trade and then find another home for it. What draws me to BMW is when my dad first bought his first one. He bought it from Raj's store actually, like when I was 10 years old. From there, that's when the passion grew. The cars, the driving, everything behind it, I really enjoy it. Now I have a big passion for M cars, and I mean, can't stop driving the M cars. So I'm Akash Aujla and I'm a sales consultant at Brian Jessel BMW.
I love BMW since I was a child. Before I came to Canada, I started working for BMW. And then I came to Canada, I started working for BMW too. So BMW is my passion, is my life. If you want to be a success on anything, you have to love the product. Then you can sell it. So I love BMW, that's why I'm here. I think the first key for making the Brian Jessel BMW is #1 in Canada, because the people working here, they love the company and they're working like a family. We are all together helping each other to make sure at the end the customer's happy and they find the right car. Everybody knows the Brian Jessel and I'm proud of myself that I'm working here. I'm Reza Aslani, BMW Canada Gold Sales Master at Brian Jessel BMW.
I like working at a place where I genuinely believe in everything that I'm saying. I don't have to fake anything, so when they say that they're the #1 BMW store in all of Canada, it's genuinely the truth and you can see why it is. I help customers pick out the right car for them, so because we've got so much inventory in the pre-owned section, it's not just BMWs, I really have to narrow it down and find the right pick for them, and then I let someone else handle the paperwork. What makes me most proud about working at Brian Jessel is just teamwork. Aside from just the business, we do a lot of events that I was telling you about earlier just to bring us all together. So our holiday party is a huge one, for example, and just the little barbecues that we do every so often. So it brings everyone together. We don't talk about work. It's just, you know, just talking about each other's lives, and it's cool that we can do that. My name is Christina Haydari. I'm a sales consultant at Brian Jessel BMW Pre-Owned.
There are many things that make me proud to work at Brian Jessel. There's not one that really stands out more than the other. It is more the daily experiences, whether it's being able to help or assist someone, turn someone's day around who may be having a tough day, at the same time provide support for people that are relying on me to be there for them. What drew me to the brand was the product itself. Being a fan of the brand, I had a dream to work within the brand itself. I had purchased a few BMWs in my early years and was always just taken by the product, the quality, the way it made me feel. I do often preach that you are buying an emotional purchase. It's the vehicle that makes you feel a certain way, and everyone refers to it as a BMW. It's not a 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, but the brand itself. I am Garrett Gratton. I am the service manager at Brian Jessel BMW Pre-Owned.
Hi, my name is Alexis and I'm an apprentice here at Brian Jessel BMW. I came out of high school not knowing what I really wanted to do, and I expressed interest in this field. I thought it was really interesting, and the person basically said to me, they were like, "Oh, you won't be able to do that, Alexis." They basically told me that I wouldn't be able to do it mostly because you need like a thick skin to work in this industry, and I kind of think that it's important that young girls have stronger role models, and to kind of go against someone saying you can't do this and you kind of prove them wrong. I think it's important that things like that exist. I really enjoy spending time with my friends and family, going to the gym, working out. I really like running when the weather's nice in Vancouver. Again, it's really important to kind of maintain your BMW. You get it brand new off the lot. You want to keep it running as smoothly as possible for the years to come, and getting your regular scheduled maintenance done for your oil changes and just like your brake fluid, it's so important. We also do a multi-point inspection, so we can kind of see if there will be any future problems, and we can help you with that and just kind of help service that.